Hello, welcome to English class. How are you today? I hope everyone is doing well and that you are all still very warm. Today we will be talking about preferences, also known as comparatives. Let's go over some comparatives. For example, funny. The comparative of funny is funnier. And the next one is quiet. And the comparative of quiet is quieter. The next one is expensive. And the comparative of expensive is more expensive. The next one is dangerous. And the comparison of dangerous is more dangerous. So what are comparatives and when do we use them? So we use comparatives when we compare two things. For example, we could say, she is stronger than him. So we're comparing two things. So if she is strong, we'll compare her to someone else and say she is stronger than them. Okay, so we have this cupcake. So we'd say that this cupcake is good. Then we have two cupcakes and they look even better. So we would say they are better than. So cupcake A and then cupcake B. So we'd say cupcake B is better than cupcake A. And then we have one more, best. So that's a whole cake. So good, better, best. So adjective, comparative, and the superlative. Okay, so now let's go over some examples. So the question says, which sport is better between soccer and curling? To answer, we would use A is better than B. So A is the sport you prefer. So the one you like more is A, and the one you don't like is B. So we'd say A is better than B. So let's look at the answer. So for example, one could say soccer is better than curling. So the key expression that we're focusing on is which do you prefer? So which do you like better? So you choose which one you like more than the other. Let's look at some examples. Which do you prefer? McDonald's or Loteria? So you could answer. Let's have a think. So what do you think? So which one is better? So to answer we could say, I prefer McDonald's to Loteria. Or let's go over another example. Which do you prefer? Studying at home or studying at school? To answer, we could say, I prefer studying at home to studying at school. So another way that we could use to compare is using is more plus adjective than. Okay, so for example, the question was, which do you prefer, studying at home or studying at school? So to answer using this expression, we could say, online classes are more comfortable than offline classes. Okay, so that is it for today and for this week's lesson. But before you go, after watching the video, let's do one assignment. So let's compare two things and write down one sentence in the comments. So we can compare food, we could compare sports, we could compare school subjects. So let's write down our answers in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll speak to you again next week. Have a good weekend.